Hello everyone, my name is Leanne. I'm here at the National Weather Service in Missoula, bringing you today's fire weather briefing and all fire weather related concerns in the coming days. So since we have quite a few in a small amount of time, I decided to just lay them right out here for you, starting with today's red flag conditions, which I think that message is out, and we are expecting gusty west winds to begin later this afternoon and continue through tonight. And if you look into the next line, Friday, tomorrow, so there was some concern that Friday's winds would be as strong as today's winds, but that is not looking like the case now. The high pressure ridge that is to our west is building in fairly fast and is expected to start to stabilize conditions quite efficiently on Friday. So any breezy winds that remain will be localized to ridge tops. So expect the warming and drying to begin, but a few breezy winds here and there for Friday. This sets the stage, of course, for Saturday and Sunday, which we are expecting to be an extremely dry period and much more stable. So once that high pressure reestablishes itself over the northern Rockies, we'll see RHs go very low, extremely poor recoveries, no precipitation, of course, and light winds, so things will begin to stabilize quite a bit. And then looking ahead into Monday and Tuesday, that's our next noteworthy weather system. We'll have a low-pressure system dropping down and creating an easterly gradient across western Montana and possibly into north-central Idaho as well. There is no precipitation expected with this system, but humidity will rise slightly. So let's get into the details. Here's a look at what we're expecting for minimum humidity readings expected Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, Friday there might be a little lag. They may be, in the upper teens and 20% range for Friday, but Saturday and Sunday the RH should look very similar to this, or possibly lower. Single digits are very possible, especially around southwest Montana up into parts of west central Montana. And overall, everywhere should be fairly dry. I mean, Saturday's going to be dry, Sunday's going to be dry, and very stable. So, very light winds, strengthening inversions and thermal belts. The smoke will settle back into valleys and create a more stable atmosphere as well for populated areas that are looking for some relief from the smoke, but they won't get any. So this is the setup for Saturday and Sunday, and fires could make a run because of these low humidity and the poor recoveries. There just won't be a chance between Friday night and Sunday to gain anything back as far as humidity is concerned. So not a good period of time. And then by Monday, we're expecting this system to drop down out of Alberta and scrape along the Continental Divide there. This map shows the tightened lines show the gradient, the wind barbs show the easterly winds, and the colors show the temperature changes. So a little bit of cooler air coming down along the Glacier Park area and settling in along the divide. That should help to cool things off, of course, and then raise humidity just a little. But the main story are the winds. So they're not going to be too strong. East-northeast winds will start early Monday morning and crest around the 10 to 20 mile per hour range on average, but there's always stronger winds expected at the ridge tops. We will update you on Sunday's fire weather briefing as to whether or not this gradient tightens and becomes stronger or weakens and the winds become weaker. But for now, this is what it's looking like. Now, that's the first push from this system. The second push comes on Tuesday, where it tries to reestablish the gradient across the area, and that's when central Idaho could see an increase of easterly winds. So as you can see here, the westernmost districts highlighted by black there, or outlined rather, will see a tightened gradient, and they could experience some easterly winds there while it begins to relax along the Continental Divide. So it's a rather featureless weather system, but it will cause a wind shift and an increase in winds and at least cool things down for a bit. That doesn't last, though. Check out the 6 to 10 day outlook. Looks a lot like what we've been seeing all summer. So still above normal temperatures persisting, still dry, very little precipitation expected, especially since we're not looking at any major weather systems in the 6 to 10 day outlook period. So no relief in sight. I hate to be the bearer of that continuously bad news, but perhaps we'll have something different on Sunday at our next briefing. So if you have any questions, give us a call. But until then, good luck out there. See ya.